Hello friends! Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click my share buttons and share this to my other pages. So I have one page called Beauty by Rhea Hope, and I have one page called Rhea Hope, and then I have my personal page which is called Rhea Coleman. So if you're not, make sure that you're following me in all of those areas. I'm gonna go ahead and post my shopping link right here in the comments. I'm gonna pin it right there. And then everything you're about to see is gonna be available right here, rheahopebeauty.com. If it'll let me. And there we go. Okay, so it looks like my connection's going in and out. So let me know if I'm clear for you on your end. And we'll get started. Hello, guys. All right, so I just undid my Wi-Fi, so hopefully I look clear on your end. Let me know if I do. Testing 1, 2, 3. And we'll wait for everybody to come on and then we'll get started. We're gonna do some full coverage foundation, and then it's been a freaking hot minute since I've used our liquid lipsticks. So we're gonna use those today. Or not liquid lipsticks, the lip stains. And they're completely smudge proof. Okay, good, I'm clear on your end. Am I clear for everybody else? Testing, testing. Hello guys! When you pop on, go and let me know where you're watching from. And if you are new around here, if you've never seen one of my tutorials before, go ahead and hashtag newbie in the comments. I'm like sitting on this kimono. There we go, we're free. Okay, so let's pin up the hair and then we'll get started. Okay, good. Clear? Good, good, good. That's what I like to hear. Hi, Mom. Okay, so Oklahoma, awesome. Georgia, where else are we from? Hi guys, hello, hello. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for the feedback. All right, so like I said, we're just gonna jump on in. So on my skin right now, I have on my Glorious Face Primer, and then I also have on my Touch Behold Translucent Setting Touch Behold Setting Spray. I don't know why I get so tongue twisted with that. So I have this on and my primer, and I really swear by that pre-makeup routine. It really makes a huge difference on how full coverage your makeup looks and how well it stays on all day long. It simply just allows your foundation to go on very smooth and to not seep into your fine lines, wrinkles, pores, and it just allows your foundation to do what it's meant to do. All right, so for the liquid foundation is what we're using today in the shade Lace. I'm just gonna buff this down my neck. Michigan, awesome. Louisiana, Mississippi, Pennsylvania. Oh man, we're from all over. All right, so I'm using my powder concealer brush to apply this, and this is like my favorite way to get my foundation just like on my skin quickly, easily, flawlessly. And we're just gonna buff it in, but you can see already from that layer, so again, this is the Liquid Touch Foundation in the shade Lace. You can already start to see the incredible coverage that it gives just from, I think that was 3 drops. So if you are more of someone who likes something a little bit lighter coverage, this would be a good option for you because you are completely in control of the coverage. So if you don't love it full coverage, you don't have to do it full coverage like I do. You could simply do it super light, just like that. Use your powder concealer brush and then move on to your pressed powder to set your makeup so it stays in place all day and gives you that really pretty airbrushed finished look. A lot of people are always surprised when I recommend both the pressed powder and the liquid touch, and it really does make a difference on how well it lays on your skin and then the longevity of it throughout the day. So we're just going to add a little bit more coverage because I love full coverage, and then I'm having some really fun hormonal breakouts. So we are gonna cover all of that up. So like you see, I just kind of dot it around my face, and then I'll start to kind of pull downward and disperse it. And with the second layer, I never kind of, as you saw in the first layer, I kind of really make sure that it's everywhere. In the second layer, I don't really do that. I just kind of make sure it's dispersed really nicely because I'm going to go in and I'm going to really kind of tweak it and really define it and really make it a little more full coverage with my blending buds. So again, powder concealer brush is where we put it all on. And then now we're going to move in with the blending buds and really define it. So I'm going to just squirt a little bit on my finger and we're going to tap this on. And this is really just going to bump up the coverage. because obviously we're doing more. But this guy right here is really, really going to make the huge difference. I cannot stand these making clinking sounds. Okay, so these blending buds, you guys, are so crucially important. They really, 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 if I haven't stressed it enough, really make that huge difference in how full coverage and how smooth the makeup looks on your skin. So if you've been feeling like your makeup just isn't settling right or just isn't sitting in your skin as well as it could or you think it should, the blending buds really make a difference. So you're going to use them damp. So you're going to wring them underneath the water until no water falls from them. You'll squeeze them after. You wring them out. You wring them underneath the water and then you wring them out so no water falls. Then you know they're ready to use. Okay. And then you're just going to bounce them off your skin and you can already see how much softer my makeup is looking on my skin versus when you're just kind of buffing it in with a brush. Brush get here. Yay! Awesome, Beth. Yes, Jane. Okay, so we are just going to bounce this off until we really like the coverage, and then wherever I have those like blemishes, I always make sure that they're really covered. All right, so now we are ready for our concealer to just really bump up the coverage even more and to hide any dark circles or anything like that. Yes, the blending buds are amazing, and they're made from like a different material. They're not like your everyday beauty blender. So if you've tried others from different companies and you're like, I don't see the difference, these are made almost like from a wetsuit material. They're really special. So we're going to take our concealer in the shade Organza, and I always massage it between my fingers to really warm up that consistency. And then I'll just kind of dab it underneath my under eye, and then wherever we have any blemishes, I'll just kind of add a little coverage there as well. Okay, so now for my blending bud, wipe off any of that excess. And then we're going to take the smaller one, and I love that you get two when you buy them. You get the large and the small. And then I always bring it up onto my eyelid, and then we just blend it out. Because I don't want it to look like I just am wearing concealer here. I want it to look super melted. I guess it's just not the right makeup for me. No matter my age, use it, but it just doesn't work for me. Patty, message me and I can help you kind of tweak whatever you're using. Because it could be the product, or it could be application. It could be a lot of different things. So just message me and we can troubleshoot it together. All right, so I go up and over my eye, or up and over my nose, and that really helps if you have large pores, or if you have, like my mom always gets kind of red right here, so the concealer is a really good little trick too for that area to give a little extra coverage if you do struggle with redness there as well. Great, so make sure everything looks super blended out, which it does. You can already see how much more full coverage it looks in that area. Isn't that crazy? Thank you, Jenna. I bought the container to store used buds. They're awesome. Yay, awesome. Just learning about lunch. I'm in love already. Awesome, Jan. If you need any recommendation or anything, just message me and I can give you my link. All right, so we're gonna set it now. So super important before you set your makeup is make sure that you don't have any like fine lines or anything forming, because once you set it, that's all she wrote. So make sure that you really kind of go over any of those little lines that may be forming, and then you're gonna set it. So I'm gonna use my Touch Behold translucent setting powder. I popped the cap off mine with like a butter knife so I could bake with it. I'm gonna use a dry blending bud, and we're gonna take our setting spray. I always spritz it on there just so it applies really nicely and very softly on your skin. And then you're gonna take it on the blending bud or beauty blender or whatever, and you're just going to pop this wherever you use the concealer or wherever you get a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. So now this is a really good step if you're oily skin. If you're dry skin, you're probably going to skip this step. So just keep that in mind. I want to know if you have children. I told her if we're doing a live video. Yes, exactly. My 4-year, I do have a 4-year-old. She's running around somewhere with her daddy. Patty, I tried the stick and it doesn't do good on my face. I have BB cream coming. Yes, the BB cream's amazing, super lightweight. I missed a comment up here. It's a good idea to put your foundation and concealer on before your eye makeup. So yes, you totally can. Yes, you completely can do that. I typically always do my foundation before I do my eyeshadow, but I know other people that prefer it the other way, so it's all just personal preference. There's no wrong way to do it. All right, so now that we put our setting powder on, now you can let this bake into your skin as long as you want, but for me, just a few seconds is all I need. So now I'll just start to fan brush this away. just like that. Right now and ordered the liquid foundation. I find it sells really bad in my pores and lines when I use the setting powder. Is there a trick? So Lindsay, I would make sure that you're using the pre-makeup routine that I was speaking of before, the setting spray and the primer. Really make a huge difference. Also how you're applying it. So are you applying it with a brush? Are you applying it with the blending buds, etc.? So that can also go into it. So if you're having any struggles like that, just message me and I can help you personally with that. Hello from Chicago. Okay, so now we are going to set the rest of our skin and make sure it just all looks super flawless all day long. So this is another trick for you, which really helps with settling underneath your eyes. So this is the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Scarlet. And I'm just going to grab it on my blending bud again, and then I'm just going to tap this on my under eye. Not only does this brighten up your under eye by a lot, which you're going to see here in a second, but look at that. But it also kind of acts as like almost cement underneath your eye. So for any under eye creasing, it really kind of puts a stop to that, which is incredible. You make a mess if you do your eyes first? Yeah, so you could totally do your eyes before your foundation. If I want you to do her makeup, she does. But I will only do her makeup when it's like she has like a performance or something with dance or whatever. But yes, she loves it. She has her chapsticks that she puts on. She has a makeup table with all her fake makeup. It's really cute. What skin mask do you recommend for helping pores and hydrating? So that's a tricky one because you would want 2 different masks for that. For the hydrating face mask is amazing. And then for brightening and toning your skin and tightening your pores, the brightening face mask is the one you're going to want. Oh, I hope you feel better. Okay, so now we are going to set the rest of our skin, and we're going to use the same product, the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Taffeta. Now, like I was saying before about setting your makeup, this is the best thing you could possibly use to keep your makeup in place all day and bump up the coverage. It really gives you this gorgeous airbrushed finished look. You guys, it's incredible. And it's not just for people who have normal skin or oily skin. It's incredible if you have dry skin, if you have mature skin, fine lines, wrinkles. It's such a silky, soft formula. It's amazing. I have worked with this pressed powder for 4 years now, and I have never had anyone return it or say that it was cakey or didn't work out. Like, ever. That alone is testament. Because we know people are picky. So I just use a big, giant kabuki brush to apply this, and I'm just going to tap it all over my skin. Just like so. And I would like applying it with a big brush like this because it applies it very lightly and not heavy on my skin. Also applies it very evenly. Also helps you to use less product, so you're actually not going to fly through your pressed powder if you were using it with like a sponge. Don't feel your skin feel dry after powder? Not at all. I am more oily skin, however, so if you do have more dry skin, you could use your rose water throughout your makeup routine if you begin to feel dry. But I actually did a few tutorials earlier last week where we go over dry skin and like what I would recommend for dry skin. So if that's more you could either stick to the stick foundation, the BB Flawless, or mix your BB Flawless with the Liquid Touch, which is an easy way to be able to really get super full coverage with combination skin. Jessica, my website's right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, or at least it was. Do you guys still see it down there? RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find all of the makeup I'm using. And if you need any recommendations or you're not sure what colors you are, what colors to grab, just message me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation. All I need to know is if your skin is oily, dry, normal, do you like full coverage, light coverage? We can chat it up and figure out a good routine for you. Yes, the brush really does help for sure. Just sort of start with all the goodies. Awesome. So rose water is actually a toner, so it tightens and tones your skin, it reduces redness, but it also acts as a moisturizer. So it just hydrates your skin. No link listed. Okay, here, I'll do it again. Hydrates your skin and it adds like a moisturizing touch to any powders that are on your skin. Okay. I think I did it there. Oops, pinned the wrong one. Hold on. Goodness gracious, Facebook. Okay, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Let's try this one more time. Okay, there we go. RheaHopeBeauty.com. That's where you can find the makeup. that we're using and all the tools besides one. All right, so now we're going to use our beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa. And this is my favorite way to contour because it's fast, it's easy. It's like two birds, one stone. We're not only warming up our skin with our bronzer, but we're also defining our cheek structure, which also helps us not to look super washed out and is really, really flattering on your skin. Always go around the jawline. I always stop like around here, just like that. And then for your forehead, super easy. You're just gonna follow your hairline. And I kind of focus here in the temples, just like that. And then I'll bring it down. I don't go beneath my eyebrows, but it's all personal preference. If you wanna connect it and do like an E and a 3, that's a method that you can try. Or I just like doing it this way. I don't like contour here on my sides, but again, all personal preference. So, see how much warmer my complexion is? My under eye looks brighter, tighter, more youthful. You can really see how this side looks a little bit washed out versus this side, which looks warm and just kind of glowy. See the difference? Click the little heart, little emoji thingy if you see the difference. Oh, rose water can be used after. Yes, you can use the rose water anytime that you want to in your makeup routine. Corrected. Yes, you're so welcome. Okay, good. So yeah, if you need any makeup or skincare, it's all going to be available there, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then like I mentioned before, if you need any recommendations or if you need any help picking out products or tools, you can always just message me a selfie and I can give you a recommendation. All right, same thing around the jawline. And this is a really nice trick if you are older and you're experiencing any droopage from your cheeks, just from getting older. Wherever you put a contour is going to recede. So you can already see how it's looking like it's dipping in. Wherever you put something highlighting is going to pop outward. So we're just kind of playing around with light. So will you get another email? Yes. Yes, they do email you the confirmation and everything. Then you can always contact customer support and have them track it again if you want. They're great. And then for the nose, I just squeeze the brush and run it down the sides of my nose. And then if you have like a longer nose, you can always contour down here, sides, and you can always like contour beneath your lip, make it look more pouty. And then time for blush. So we're going to use a really fun blush today, and it's still available in the Kudos, which if you're new around here, the Kudos is like our monthly deal. Every month it's something different. This month it's really great because you get a ton of product. So you get your choice of blush, you get 2 liquid eyeshadows, you get any lip product, and then you can also upgrade your Kudos to include any foundation, which is such a good stinking deal. And you can upgrade it and get all of what I just mentioned for $99, I believe. What brush should you use for what? I'm sorry, I missed your above comment. How do you keep makeup not getting on your clothes? So when you're doing it, I mean, obviously I'll get powder on myself, but I'll usually just use I'll get my hands wet and I'll just brush it off with water. But then to keep it off transferring wise, the setting spray. Setting spray really keeps it in place. Yay, thank you so much for sharing. I so appreciate you guys. So if you on a cruise ship. Ooh, nice, Stacy. If you haven't done so yet, click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner, and then in your top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 little dots. You can actually sign up for my live notifications. Facebook just sends you a message like, hey, Ray is live. So you can sign up for that. Or not even sign up, you just basically turn it on. Turn on live notifications up here in your right-hand corner, 3 little dots. So make sure you do that too. All right, look at this blush. So bright, kind of scary. I get it. The first time I saw this, I was like, there's no way. I'm not a huge blush girl, so the fact that I bought this means a lot. I was like, oh God, I'm scared to use this. And I was very pleasantly surprised at how pretty it is. So this blush is called Stunning, which is so perfect for the name of it because it is stunning when it's on. So it's a matte pink blush. If you love blush, you're gonna be obsessed with this color, but it is such a gorgeous shade. So key, always tap your blusher brush in, swirl in the cap. You can even tap it off in your smile. And then you're gonna tap this on the apple of your cheek, working up to the hairline. I really, really love this blush because it gives you this very mattified, baby pink, just simple flush to your skin. Isn't that so pretty? It's very similar to the shade Serene or Sisterly without the highlight. So if you love those, but you're not quite thrilled on the highlight effect, get this one. Like I said, it's a matte blush, and again, it's in the shade Stunning, and it is in stock and available in the Kudos. I don't know for how much longer though, so don't wait. So we're going to take the blusher brush by Unique, and like I just said, we're just tapping this on the apple of our cheek, and I kind of work in like an oval shape like this. Pop, 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 pop. Gotta make the noise or it doesn't work. Just like that. See how pretty that is? Ah, so gorgeous. So that was the shade Stunning in the blush. In the blush. Try to recruit us on your site, but many of the products colors I want are sold out. So Jolene, message me and I can help you. I mean, obviously I can't like make things come back in stock, but I can give you a recommendation for colors that are similar to what you're wanting that are in stock. And I know that they did actually do a bunch of restocks recently. The shade Seductive is back. The shade Stunning, the shade Surreal is in stock, and all the blushes. And then all of the liquid eyeshadows are back in stock. Yay, awesome, Kelly. All right, so now we're highlighting. So I just took the Touch of the Mode Luminizer, this guy, in the cream to powder, which is amazing if you have mature skin. Doesn't like settle in your fine lines if you're wanting a really good highlight. It's a great option. And then now I'm going to use same product but in the powder form, and it was both in the shade Lustrous. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and we're just going to pop this on, bridge and tip of my nose, and then I just kind of accentuate that highlight with the powder on top like this. I know, isn't Surreal so pretty? Oh, I love that color. I can't wait till my makeup arrives. Yay! I'm so excited for you guys. Make sure that you share this live to your wall so that way when you do get your makeup, you can do your makeup with me. That's how I learned to do mine. I never was like makeup artist. I was a huge tomboy. My mom was a tomboy. So I never really had anyone to teach me how to do my makeup. So how I learned was I saw these tutorials on Facebook and I would save them and I would get the makeup that she was using and I would do my makeup along with her until I figured out like the right technique, brushes, etc. for my face shape. So, but you guys are lucky because I'm here to help you with application. So if you guys have questions or if you don't know what, color, what brush to get or whatever, you can just message me. I know, isn't that really pretty blush? I love it because it's very subtly pink. You know what I mean? Just simply gives you this really pretty, flush color. So Stunning is going to be more pink and a little more, not intense, but it's going to be more pigmented. Sweet is very neutral. It's like the safe zone for blush. All right, so now for eyebrows, we're going to do that. I'm actually going to comb through my lashes before I forget as well. This is the Lash Brow Combs under Tools. It's incredible. It's like the most underwhelming product because it does so much, but no one ever talks about it. All right, so for brows, we're going to do the brow pencil in the shade Medium. And we're just going to simply do that. Awesome. Nice. I know, isn't this a pretty highlight? Ah, so pretty. Okay, so now for brows, we are going to use the brow pencil in the shade Medium, like I said. And I love these brow pencils because they really make it easy to use and very quick, which my two favorite things in makeup. Fast and easy. So for this, if you don't have a ton of brow hair, I highly recommend you grab the Esteem Lash Serum. It's actually on sale with the lash sets, and you can get it in one of those bundles. You can use it every single night before bed and actually will help your brows grow bolder, longer, thicker. So highly recommend to grab that. I use it every single night before bed and I really have found that it's really helped make my brow hair a lot bolder, which makes just doing my eyebrows even easier. And then for the brow pencil, as you see, I'm just simply like outlining and then coloring in. So where my tear duct is, I go straight up. That's kind of where I know where to cap off the brow. And then I'll just connect it to the arch and then I'll just drag my pencil, kind of making little etches, more etch marks throughout the brow, just like that. We all know how to outline and color in. Super simple. Hello from Alabama. Do you sell a brow powder? Yes. There is the Brow Obsession palette, which comes with 2 different powders, 2 different highlights, and a pomade. Looks like this. And it's actually a really great product if you don't have any brow hair because you don't fly through your pencil. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a little palette. It's perfect. So that is an option as well under brows on my website. The only thing I would recommend to get with the Brow Obsession palette is the Brow Artist brush. It's literally like made for it. It makes it so fast and easy. I'll be sure to use that maybe in my next tutorial to show you guys how. It's very simple. I recently got the brow palette and it makes my brows look wet hot. So you're using too much pomade, Lisa. So the pomade, if you are dipping your brush too much in it, it will make your brows look like greasy. Not a fan of that, I feel you. So try to only dip your, where is it? Let me show you what it looks like. If I can find it. Watch, it's gonna be the last brush I look for. Maybe it fell. I don't know where it is. But it's like an angle side. It kind of looks like this. So you're only going to want to dip it once in the pomade and then dip both sides into the powder and no more pomade after that. You just need a teeny tiny little bit. Yes, the brow palette's amazing. So it's going to be on my website, rayahopebeauty.com, and then it's going to be under eyebrows or brow products. I feel I don't get enough product, so I use more of the powder. Yes, so you're going to want more powder, less pomade. And if you're still not a fan, you can actually use the brow pencil like I am, the same exact way. And it's matte, so you don't have that like shiny look at all. And I would also make sure that you're using the Brow Obsession brush with the palette. Okay, so eyeliner in Perfect. Love it because it doesn't build up in my tear ducts, just simply stays where I put it. And then for today's eye look, we're going to do something really simple, really fast, very pretty. We're going to first start with our pressed eyeshadows, and we're going to go in first and wipe off whatever is on this brush from yesterday. Yes, you're so welcome. If you guys have any other questions, holler them out. Or you can always message me. I'm open book. I'm here to help you guys. All right, so we're going to take the shade Astute right here, which is this tan, matte tan color, on the fluffy crease brush, and we're just going to pop that right into the crease and then throughout the eye, and this is going to be kind of like our transition shade. Just like so. Same thing on both sides, and this is just going to start to form the eye look. Message me and I can give you the link to the brush cleaner thingy. That's exactly what I would actually call it as well. Aw, thank you. I so appreciate you guys. Make sure that you share this. In your bottom left hand corner is the share button. If you know anyone that would enjoy one of these tutorials, make sure you tag them in the comments. I so appreciate you guys sharing. I'm olive skin. What lip splurge would you go for a little pop? I have all the needs in sizzling and stoic. Have you tried Superb? It's like a really gorgeous bright pink. And it's so pretty on. It's actually what I'm wearing. When you click on my website, rayahopebeauty.com, it's the first picture that you see. I have that. I'm wearing it in there. Okay, so now I'm going to take this right here, which is Gingerly. It's this caramel brown color, and we're just going to simply pop this in the arch, the crease of our eye right here, and then up onto the brow bone. I always spin out here in the outside corner and then carry it in. And this is just going to define our eye and kind of give it that more of a smoky look. You want the link to the brush cleaner. It's called Artsy. Just message me. I can give you the link. Yay, you got your lash set? Awesome. Shared. Yay. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you. All right, so we're just going to build this up. And then as I always say when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I think this little phrase, I go rainbow, rainbow, zigzag. And that really kind of helps apply it very softly on your eye instead of having to blend it out later. Blend it out now. And then the fluffy crease brush, you guys, is so incredibly helpful. It's like the perfect amount of fluff, perfect amount of angle. Honestly, I had a really hard time doing my eyeshadow until this brush. I'm not kidding you. It really makes a huge, 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 huge difference on how soft your eyeshadow looks. All right, so now that you have that on, we kind of have our base working for us. And now we're going to go in with this color, which is a shade Overt. It's the liquid eyeshadow and some matte brown. This is a really pretty color for just a simple kind of, not bronzy eye, you'll see what it looks like, but it's very simple, it's very fast. And this is perfect if you have oily eyelids or you find that your eyeshadow is always creasing or just disappearing on you throughout the day. This is incredible. You are going to want the cream shadow brush with you to just simply blend it out. You could use your finger, but I love how precise you get with this brush. So again, this is the cream shadow brush, and then you're just going to simply start to blend that out in the crease, and it all kind of flows together, just like that. But I love it that it's matte, it's brown, it's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So subtle. Yes, absolutely. The brush really, really, really makes a difference. It's going to be under my website, and it's going to be under the eye brush section. And our brushes are seriously incredible. They don't fall apart. They're easy to wash. I've had almost all of my makeup brushes for 4 years, which is crazy. And I say almost because the fluffy crease brush is brand new. But like this cream shadow brush came in my presenter's kit 4 years ago. And it's still working just the same. All right, so now that we have overt on, I'm gonna add a little bit more to this eye. Just in here. And these colors are really easy to build up as well. So if you wanted it more bold or more bright, you can just add a little bit more right on top. And these liquid eyeshadows, you guys, are on sale in the Kudos this month. So you can pick any two that you want in the Kudos. But the two I'm about to use, so this was overt, and then now I'm going to go in with the shade Reverent. These two are probably my favorites just because they're really great for every day, and you can use them by themselves or together. Yes, I wash my makeup brushes once a week. All right, so now we're going to take Reverent just right here on this inner corner and blend it out very softly. And this is just going to simply give it more of like a kind of pretty ombre effect. Just like that. Just like so. Very simple. Same thing over here. Inner corner. And you really need such a little bit with these. Just like that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the crease brush by Unique, and we're going to go in with this color right here, which is Joyful. And it's just a really pretty kind of metallic color. And I'm going to pop this on the inner corner a little bit more, just to enhance that like highlight, because it's always really, really pretty when you have a really pretty color like this, like a highlight on the inner corner. It just makes your eyes look bigger. It's very flattering on. She's on, yes, thank you. Well, I can't wait to get my second Kudos. Yay, awesome. Yes, so like I said, the Kudos is only around for this month, so if you have yet to grab it, make sure that you do so before more colors sell out. And then now I'm going to just take Astute again on the fluffy crease brush, and we're just blending. And then I'm going to take, now we're just tweaking it, tweaking it. Take that and just blend that right there. Make it look really soft. I do not like when I can see lines. I want everything to look very blended, very meshed, you know? Yes, Zote cleaning soap is what I use. So it's a laundry detergent bar, actually. You can get it at Walmart. It's like $1. It's pink. Don't get the white one. The white one has bleach in it. What's eye color in the inner corner? So that was Joyful. And then Reverent was the liquid eyeshadow. All right, so very last step is this guy right here. This is the liner shader brush, and we're going to go in with Nonsensical. And I'm going to drag this underneath my lower lash line, and this is really just going to give the whole eye look a finished look. And then it's also going to help make my eyes actually look a lot larger. Just dragging it underneath. And having this brush to do that step makes it so easy. What are the colors on the inner? Oh, I think I already read that one. I use, yes, exactly. Precisely. And if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I clean my makeup brushes, I actually have one saved on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram, IGTV. And you can find me on YouTube and Instagram by searching Raya Hope. All one word, RAYAHOPE. And I have tutorials on, I have the same tutorial on both. Okay, so now that we're done with our eyeshadow, this is my little trickaroo for any eyeshadow that may have fallen that I don't want to fall in. Just take an empty brush and we'll just sweep away like that. And then we're going to take our blending bud that we used to put on our foundation with, and we're going to just bounce this very fast and very firmly along our lower lash, or our under eye, and it will kind of pick up any eyeshadow that may have fallen. All right, so now we're going to set our makeup, and then we're going to do this really pretty bold lip look that I talked to you guys about. Okay, so a couple of reasons why I always set my makeup before I finish it is because now I have setting spray on my lips. So when I go in to do my lipstick, it actually has something to like set it. So it's like primer for your lips almost. And then also same thing for your mascara. When you do your mascara, it's more of a wet consistency, right? So if you were to do your mascara and then to do the setting spray right on top, you'd just be making your lashes even more wet, which can cause more likelihood of it transferring. So thinking smarter, not harder. And we said it before. The eyeliner was the shade Perfect. This guy right here. They're only 15 bucks too. Okay, so now for the mascara. I always do this combo, and it's my favorite because it's so incredibly stunning. We're going to take the lash primer first, which is on sale, like I was saying, in the lash sets underneath eyes on my website. So if you go to RheaHopeBeauty.com and then click on eyes and then scroll down and look for lash sets, all of the sets are 15 to 30% off, which is crazy. And you get to customize it. So you get to pick whatever epic mascara you want, whether you want the lash primer or the Esteem Lash Serum. You get to choose. But that's only limited time that it's on sale. So if you haven't grabbed the mascara sets yet, definitely do so. All right, so lash primer on. Now this is going to hydrate your lashes. It's also going to give you more length and volume, and it helps to curl them. All right, so now we're going to go in with the 4D mascara. And the 4D mascara is famous for the fibers that are infused in it. So it's giving you even more length and volume with your lashes than any other mascara on the market. It's incredible, and it's different from any other fiber brand because ours has dual bristles. So it has the fibers on the inner ones, the gel on the longer ones. So together they apply, and you just get the most gorgeous, full, long, luscious lashes. Say that 5 times fast. But they literally touch my eyebrows. It's crazy. Yes, the sale is still going on. So if you want to like get the biggest bang for your buck, I'm all about saving money. Obviously, the more money you save, the more makeup you can buy. So what I would recommend is lash sets, which again are 15 to 30% off. And then underneath sets and collections on my website, you're going to click on collections. There are bundles already pre-put together, and you get to select all of the colors that come in the bundle. But all of the collections are 15% savings. They're already listed at the sale price, but if you were to add up each individual item, plus the free bag that comes with it, plus the free shipping that comes with it, you are saving some major dough. So if you're trying to get like the most makeup for your money, the collections are the way to go. And again, I'm here if you guys have any questions or need help picking out products too. Yes, the 3D, so the 4D is kind of similar to the 3D, except it gives you even more length and volume. It's amazing. Yes, the 4D is great. Do you ever put the lash primer on the back of the lashes? You can if you want. I don't personally. I don't know why I don't. Maybe I should try. I always do with the 4D though. And then now I'm just taking the waterproof Epic mascara, and I always just give a little coat to this one because I love the applicator. It combs through my lashes really nicely, and now my lashes are waterproof. Hello, hi guys. Yes, the 4D is better than the 3D, just to say it bluntly. It gives you even more length and volume, and there's no fiber fallout, which for me was a huge thing. I hated getting the fibers like on my face or my eyes or anything like that. So I love the 4D. There's never any fallout. Okay, so now for lips. You guys ready for this really bold lip look? Ooh, I'm so excited. So lip liner, so crucial with lip stains. And why? Is because it's going to keep the lip stains. Lip stains are like watery consistency. They're not hard to use. Don't be afraid. And I'll show you how again. So lip liners are important because it's going to keep all of the product together. It's also smudge proof. So it's going to keep everything together all day long. Why don't you roll your wand all the way different? What? Why don't you roll your wand to get all the different bristles on the wand to apply? I don't know. I just kind of wiggle and blink. I love it. Yes, the 40 is awesome. So lip liner, like I said, smudge proof. It's creamy, glides right on. It's only $15, and I can help you pick out which lip liners go with which color. All right, so Perky is the one we're using today. It's a very bold, very Barbie doll pink. And we're gonna start, there's a fuzzy. We're gonna start just lining our lips with this. And when I'm doing bold colors, I always like to start slow and build up the pigment, because it is a bold pink. I told my mom she needs to follow you. Aw, thanks, Danielle. Appreciate that. All right, so we're just going to line our lips with this. Oh, yay. The lip stains have actually been around since the beginning of Unique, and they've never had to change the formula because they just nailed it on the first try. And there's a bunch of really subtle and really fun colors too. Today we're gonna use a fun one. All right. Now that we have our lip liner on, and again, it's gonna make our lips look a little more powderier, and it's gonna contain all the lip product. So now we're gonna go with the lip stain in the shade Skittish. Again, this is a hot, gorgeous pink. And so key, thin layers, let it dry. Okay, so you're gonna start here in the center. And on top, take it to the lip liner. Don't go in for more. Okay. There you go. And then let dry. Do a little fan. And then I'm going to do 2 coats of this. Now another trick that you can get your lips to look even more powderier if you're wanting to use bold colors, because I know bold colors are always funner when your lips are a little more powderier, is Hottie Lip Plumper is really great if it's still in stock. And then also the exfoliating, the lip exfoliator, which is right here. So this comes with like a little pen, and then you'll just simply massage it on your lips, rub in, and then wipe off. This brings the blood to the surface of your lips, which helps your lips look more powderier and also removes any dead skin on your lips. So it's less likely for it to like dry out or look clumpy or gross on your lips. So always make sure you use your lip exfoliator. I do mine in the morning. Okay, so now that we've let it dry, now we're gonna go in with one more layer. Okay, and that's it. Isn't that pretty? Such a fun pink color. And what I love too about the lip stains is that they're matte, but they don't pull, they don't peel, they don't come off, they're literally smudge proof. And to get them off successfully, you're definitely gonna want to get the shine cloths. They remove them, like they're the only thing that does remove them, I feel like. I mean, other makeup remover wipes might, but I just always rely on those for sure. So that was it. So Skittish in the lip stain is what we have on, and then we paired it with the lip liner in Perky. For our eyes, we did the pressed eyeshadows in the shade Astute, Gingerly, Joyful, and Nonsensical, and then the liquid eyeshadows, which are in the Kudos in the shade Overt and Reverent on our eyes. And then of course we did our liquid touch foundation. And like I said before, make sure that you message me if you guys need any recommendations or need help picking out any products, but I'm here to help you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Yes, the cleansing stick would remove it as well, Jenna. So shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find everything that I just put on. If you need any help picking out any products, just let me know. Send me a selfie facing a window, and don't wait. Make sure today that you grab your Kudos and that you grab your lash sets, because both of those deals are going away very, very soon. If not, the colors that are available may be selling out. So make sure that you grab those. And again, you're going to shop right here at RheaHopeBeauty.com. Let me know if you guys need anything or have any questions. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.